Okay. It's the end of day Wednesday now. We have our helpful nurse slash new friend here, Madison, I believe. Madison Page. And she comes to these hotels because she has insomnia. That's my understanding. Oh.
Oh my god.
So, Ethan's just gone through the torture.
I gotta call a doctor.
Crawling through all the
I can't just
glass.
leave him like this.
Getting through the electrical little puzzle thing.
Oh my god. What happened to him?
All to try and get clues to save
He's
his
unconscious.
son.
He's bleeding. Shit, what could have happened to him? Calm down, girl. There must be something I can do to help him.
And I guess because we kind of stumbled onto him previously, we feel like, I don't know, we obviously don't have a lot of solid relationships going on in our life. We have nobody to go to. We just go to hotels for insomnia. Like, it's kind of an interesting situation. And now maybe we feel like we can help him.
Ethan. Ethan, can you hear me?
Just out.
Are those burn marks on your chest?
Yeah, they are. His eyes were open.
You've got a hell of a fever. I'm gonna have to get your clothes off to disinfect those wounds.
That doesn't look healthy at all.
Those are serious burns.
Ugh, makes me
I don't know
like,
if I can do anything for you.
I've never seen anything as bad as this before. How did he get this way? Okay, the first thing is to keep calm.
Your arms look really bad.
Oh, look at the arm.
I need to disinfect your wounds.
Okay, let's go.
He's burning up. He's running a fever.
Yeah, just grab everything this time. Thank you. Good call. Give him one of each.
I'm no doctor, but I'll do what I can.
Okay, let's start with the disinfectant. I would assume that makes the most sense. What is that little... Is that an intercom system or something beside the bed? Let's start with the arm. Really slow.
Your wounds are disinfected.
Okay, so then we would want to put on ointment, I guess? Slowly.
That should ease the pain.
Okay, let's bandage him up. Oh, damn it. Be careful, be careful. Like, he's got to be so grateful.
That's
Could
all
you
I can
imagine
do.
if nobody was here to help him?
How do you feel? Ethan?
You did a pretty good job.
He's unconscious. Now I'll just have to wait. And hope he wakes up.
Well, we didn't give him any of the meds for this fever, though. Oh, should we look in the box? It's like convulsing. I think the one thing that this story does really well is gives us like motive to care about each of these characters individually, and they all have like a unique story, and just now we're starting to see the overlap.
How do you feel?
I've been better. Was I out for long?
About 3 hours.
Okay, so it's like midnight-ish.
Why the guardian angel act? You don't even know me.
When I was a child, I was always the one who used to fix my brothers up when they'd been fighting with the other kids on the block. I suppose I like to play the guardian angel.
You said you were here because you're an insomniac?
I mean, just tell the truth.
I've been going through a bit of a tough patch the last few months. It's the kind of stuff you prefer to forget.
Like, what is it exactly?
I do what I can to live with it, but
If it's not exactly just a plain
it's not
insomnia.
easy. That's the second time I found you in a bad way. You always seem to be running for your life. What's happening, Ethan?
Let's make a guess.
I'm
Well,
sorry. I
Let's apologize.
shouldn't be asking you questions. I mean, after all, we hardly know each other. You have no reason to trust me.
Listen, I'm truly grateful for your help, but for your own sake, I think it's better if you don't ask any questions.
No, we're gonna be trying to help.
Maybe I could help you.
No one can help me. You've already done a lot, Madison.
Right. I'm gonna go. Take care.
I mean, it's kind of an awkward situation because you would, on one hand, you think you would be very like, oh my god,
I don't want
thank
that
you
girl
so
to get
much, you're the
involved.
best.
No one must know until I find my son.
But then, like, you could compromise.
I need to
everything,
get going.
like, trying
I've
to save your
already
son.
lost too much time. I'm coming, Sean. I'll find you wherever you are. Must stay on my feet.
Can we get a drink of water again here? Stay hydrated? No! Let's actually see if we can take these pills here for the fever. No. What's going on in here? Not a goddamn thing. Are you prepared to make a sacrifice? I mean, what does that mean now? That can mean anything. And of course we're gonna do it, that's the thing.
I swear I didn't do it. I've got nothing to do with that business. I never killed nobody.
Oh, no? Then why did you run away when they came to question you?
I already told you I forgot to report to my parole officer. I didn't want to go back to prison.
This is
When
the
I
guy
saw
that
cops,
we
I
chased
just bolted.
as Norman
I wasn't
Jaden
thinking
into that,
straight.
like the back of that market.
We checked out his statement. He has an alibi for at least 3 of the murders.
Fuck, that bastard was a perfect fit. Shit!
Ash? Okay. Sean Moss's mother's here. She'd like to speak with you.
It's gonna hit the fan.
It was a few months back,
Oh, maybe
the
not.
middle of the night. It was pouring down.
Oh, is she doing what I think she's doing?
Ethan came home completely drenched
No.
at about 3. I asked him where he'd been. He spoke
She's
about
throwing Ethan
drowning
under the
in
bus.
rain. He didn't make any sense. There was something in his eyes. As if it wasn't really him. There may be no connection, but the next day there was that announcement about another victim of the Origami Killer.
So now she thinks her husband might be the Origami Killer.
Find my
I guess
son.
it's possible.
I'm
We've had the
begging.
same thought. But if that is the case, he's totally oblivious to it. Because there's no way we go crawling through glass, we
Police
set up the
Lieutenant Carter
whole
Blake.
electrocution.
This is Agent Norman Jaden
Just
of
doesn't
the
happen.
FBI. According to our information, Ethan Mars is one of your patients. We'd like to ask you a few questions about him.
I'm sorry, that's impossible.
I beg your pardon?
I'm bound by an oath of secrecy. Under no circumstances may I discuss my patients.
My job is to find Sean Mars alive, and I don't give a damn about any bullshit oath.
Yeah, we're probably gonna
I
have
know
to
you
just
don't want to protect a murderer.
go hard on
If
this
you know
guy.
anything, you must tell us, Doctor.
I'm sorry, I can't help you. And now I must ask you to leave.
That's it?
You need to cooperate. For your own sake.
I actually agree with him in this situation.
Doctor, a child's life is at stake. You may know something that could help us save him.
Are you threatening me?
I'm just giving you some free advice, Doc. I suggest you take it.
It's your duty to inform the police if you suspect one of your patients, Doctor.
I am going to call the police and make a complaint about your behavior.
Doctor, you are really pushing my buttons.
Look at
the only
Blake.
thing I'm interested in is saving that kid's life. So, you're gonna be a good boy and tell me what I want to know, or I am really gonna lose my temper.
What are you doing? You out of your mind?
Back off, Jaden.
Let go
This
of
guy
me.
knows something, and I'm not leaving here until he tells me
You
what
have
it is.
no right!
Let him go. God, this guy is off the handle. Yeah, well, that'll get him to tell us what we want, for sure. Great job.
Come on, Doc. There's an easy way and a hard way. It's your fucking choice.
You have no right to hit him.
I'm saving a kid's life for Christ's sake.
You're not, though.
You don't like it, leave. Oh!
This guy's out of control.
You getting cold feet? You don't like to get your hands dirty, huh? I thought you wanted to save that kid.
I want to save Sean Mars just as much as you do, but that doesn't give me the freedom to do what the hell I like, so you're gonna stop this shit right now!
I'll get you for this, Jaden. Don't worry.
Oh, yeah.
I will not forget.
Ethan Mars has had psychological problems since his first son died. Feels responsible for his death. A sort of morbid neurosis. He is haunted by visions of drowning bodies. A few weeks ago, after one of our usual sessions, I found this on the floor.
It's not painting a pretty
It
good
must have
picture,
fallen
I
out
don't
of his
think.
pocket.
No! Everything's coming up Ethan. And that's bad. Good cop. I guess maybe for stopping him from killing the guy? Pretty sure that's just regular cop mentality, but hey, what do I know?
Ash, I want you to assign every available man to finding Ethan Mars. I want a man outside his place day and night. Notify all agencies to start looking for him. I want you to keep an eye on the train stations, the airports, the bus terminal. I want every cop in the city on his ass, so that if he moves, we know about it. Yes, Ethan Mars is the Origami Killer.
I don't know, I just don't buy it. And to like make that judgment call without any like actual actual evidence, it's all being inferred. Now who's this guy?
Big stick, little ball. Never could see the point of this game. The most exclusive golf club in town. Strange place for an appointment. I kept Lauren in the dark on this one. I'll pick her up from her place later on. Well, well, an old friend. I wonder what we're going to talk about.
Only
Nice
one way to
shot.
find out.
Thank you. Please come in, Mr. Shelby. Would you care for a coffee?
Oh, no thanks.
Do you play?
I tried once, but I think the owner of the course is still looking for me.
It's an interesting sport. It requires strength, but also a cool head and absolute precision. Would you care to hit a few balls with me? There's no danger of damaging the greens here.
Okay.
Take off your jacket and grab a club.
This is actually really cool. This would be awesome to golf
balls
in
are
a
in
place
that
like
basket.
this. I don't even like golf.
The most important thing is to grip the club correctly. When you feel ready, you swing.
Here we go. Let's impress him.
Well, it's only your first ball. You should try to strike it a little harder next time.
Okay, thanks for the tips.
I'm assuming you didn't invite me here just to play golf, Mr. Kramer.
I hear you've been asking questions about my son.
Oh, this is the
That's right.
rich kid.
I want to know if Gordy is linked to the Origami Killer case in any way.
Let's try and crush this one. There we go.
My son had nothing to do with that sordid case.
Well, then he has nothing to fear from my investigation.
You have no business investigating my son. I told you, he had nothing to do with it.
Then I guess
With
you
all
won't
due
mind
respect,
telling me
Mr.
some
Kramer,
stuff.
it's up to me to decide who I want to investigate.
Tell me we're getting better. What?
I'm an influential man, Mr. Shelby.
We're terrible.
And I pay very well for loyalty.
Are you trying to buy me?
Let's just say I'm trying to show you where your interest lies. How much do you want to leave my son alone?
I think you misunderstood me. I don't play that game.
Don't go
At least
near
he's
my son,
straightforward
Mr.
about what he wants.
Shelby. If you do, you'll regret it.
Have a nice day, Mr. Kramer.
Tries to bribe us. Threatens us when we don't accept. Typical.